She blocked you. And for a moment, it didn't just sting. It felt like your soul packed its bags, walked out of your chest, and started a new life somewhere else without telling you. You looked at your phone with the same expression someone makes when they accidentally open the front camera. Confused, disgusted, deeply betrayed. Not because you're weak, you're not. You're a magnet code man, a man carved in silence and power. But because something didn't add up. Women don't block men who mean nothing. They ignore those guys. They leave them undelivered for 6 to 8 business months. They ghost them with the confidence of an IRS agent. But block. A block means impact. A block means emotional reaction. A block means you pressed a button inside her she wasn't ready to have pressed. Let me say it clearly. A woman never blocks a man she feels nothing for. She blocks the man who is getting too close to the part of her heart she swore no one would reach again. She blocks the man whose presence hits her like a plot twist. She blocks the man who makes her feel emotions she thought she had outgrown, buried, or sworn off forever. You didn't just show up in her life. You made an entrance. You walked in like a line from a Christopher Nolan movie. Unexpected, intense, magnetic. Emotionally, she was supposed to be, I'm unavailable. I'm independent. I don't need a man. I'm healed. I'm busy loving myself. But you walked in with masculine gravity and shattered her emotional marketing campaign like glass. She blocked you not because you were a problem, but because she felt too much. You disrupted her balance. You melted her defenses. You slipped past defenses she spent years building. Women don't fear losing men. They fear losing control around the right man. And you, my friend, you were the right man at the wrong time. Or the right man at the right time, which is even scarier for her. Let me break it down. If you were irrelevant, she would ignore you. If you were boring, she would fade you out slowly. If you were creepy, she would block you immediately out of fear. But if you were emotionally dangerous, she'd block you out of panic. And that's what you were. Emotionally dangerous. Not dangerous like chaos. Dangerous like power. Dangerous like presence. Dangerous like a man who can unlock parts of her she keeps guarded. That's why she gave you the premium package, the block button special. But don't get it twisted. This wasn't the I'm done with you forever kind of block. This was the I'm feeling too much and I need to stop before I fall deeper, but also I hope he misses me, stalks me, obsesses over me, and proves he cares kind of block. And that's the funniest part. They never admit it, but women often block to get a reaction. And oh, she expected yours. But here's where it gets interesting. The moment she blocked you, your value skyrocketed in her mind. Why? Because now you're a forbidden mystery. She can't check your energy. She can't monitor your status. She can't stalk your stories. She can't decode your mood. The human mind hates uncertainty, and the female mind hates emotional uncertainty the most. You became the emotional equivalent of a cliffhanger ending. The type that makes viewers scream at their TV. The type that forces people to binge watch season 2 at 3 a.m. Her brain became your unpaid fan club. Does he miss me? Is he thinking about me? What if he moved on? What if he didn't even care? What if he's actually fine without me? Meanwhile, you're over here like eating cereal, reading messages from the magnet code gang and wondering why the cereal box said family size when your heart clearly isn't. But the truth is deeper. Her imagination becomes your strongest weapon. She starts filling in the silence with fantasy, fear, and longing. She starts imagining you moved on. She starts imagining you laughing with someone new. She starts imagining you in the gym glowing like a Roman statue. She starts imagining you upgrading your life without her. And imagination hits harder than reality, especially for women. Every silence you give her becomes emotional surround sound. Every mystery becomes a psychological hook. Every absence becomes a presence. And here's the best part. You didn't do anything. You didn't chase, you didn't beg, you didn't collapse. You stayed grounded, masculine, silent, stoic. And it made you unforgettable. Oh, and by the way, if you love magnetic psychology like this, go ahead and subscribe to the Magnet Code, where we don't chase women, women chase us. Let's dive deeper, because the real twist is coming.
Step 5. Create a need. Happy, fulfilled people rarely get seduced. They have no emotional space. So create it. Show them connection. Show them contrast. Let them feel what they're missing. Used ethically, this is emotional influence, not manipulation. Become the one who fills the gap. Vibe with them, understand what they love, and show a version of yourself they naturally admire. Not a copy, but a reflection of what they desire. Step 7. Create temptation. Every human has a fantasy, a weakness, a desire they've never chased. Find it and guide them toward it. Temptation bypasses logic and hits the emotional brain. You become a gateway to an experience they secretly crave. To amplify it, be unpredictable. Delay responses. Show interest, then pull back. Make them wonder and seek clarity. Emotional imbalance creates attraction. If they question your behavior, deny calmly. Step 9. Controlled vulnerability. Too much mystery creates suspicion. Too much honesty kills intrigue. Reveal a small flaw intentionally. It humanizes you, increases trust, and deepens connection. Perfectly imperfect is irresistible. Step 10. Compliment their insecurities. One of the strongest techniques. Compliment the thing they're insecure about. Hair, voice, personality. People fall hardest for the person who makes them feel beautiful where they feel weak. Everyone wants to feel accepted, valued, understood, desired, and safe. Step 11. Master the gold move. If the emotional steps are right, the physical moment happens naturally. Create a spark, a joke, a playful argument, then break it with a hug, a kiss, or a confident move. If they hesitate, pause. If they lean in, continue. This is where emotional seduction becomes intimacy. Final message. You're not learning tricks. You're learning psychology, emotional control, and the mechanics of desire. Master this, and you stop being manipulated, confused, or overlooked. You become the man people naturally gravitate toward. That is real seduction.